Oops. I don't feel right about this. I'm sorry if this upsets anybody or whatever. I just don't feel right about this. I've always promised myself I wouldn't do a live stream like this. Well, not a live stream, but a video like this. I can't face doing a live stream. I guess you can say I'm a coward, whatever, I guess. Or just too scared, whatever. But anyway, we all know the saying, desperate times call for desperate situations. Yeah, I shouldn't have put it that way. I'm doing this in one take, whatever. I didn't use the right words there. So anyway, I'm trying to unload baits is what I'm doing. Especially one in particular. And then I'll show some other ones. But anyway, first one is a hand carved bait. I gotta go through the whole spiel again. If you have any questions, let me know. This is a really slow moving wake bait for muskies. There's a lot of time put into this bait. And I do mean a lot of time. I forget how many layers of epoxy I've been trying to unload it for a while. It works fabulous. I have some shorts on it, or going through it. It's called a snack pack. I didn't know what to call it, so I called it a snack pack. But this is a really, really slow moving bait. Now, if you want the bait to move faster, if you want to buy it, I can trim the Lex in there. Just trim it on the sides a little bit, and I'll be able to be worked faster. That's up to the buyer. Me personally, I love how slow it really goes. Especially for the lethargic muskies or ones that need to be agitated. There's so much love and TLC that went into this one. I didn't put this much love into a bait since probably, I always put love into my baits. But this one has so many layers of epoxy and so, I don't know. But if someone wants to buy this, I will give them a choice of a free bait. It's another musky bait. By the way, that's Mustad Ultra Point hooks on there. 3-aught. Ouch. Black and orange flatfish from muskies. The reason the rear hook is not on yet because I'm going to tie a treble hook for it. Probably, unless somebody tells me no trouble. Hook feathers. So that will be a freebie. Now let me give you a better look at her. So these are owner hooks on there. Okay. But a lot of people are interested in the hooks. Owner stingers. And if anybody wants to buy any of these, why not? This one I just didn't put the treble hooks on, but I'm going to show it to you. This is a grenade crankbait, a rather large one. Crankbait, it's a 4-inch crankbait. But as you can see, I tied the tail for it. It's going to be used for anything, and I also tied a belly hook for it. No feathers on the belly hook, just chenille, with white blood and stuff. So normally I charge $25 for the grenades, and then I got this grenade, bluegill. It's a musky snack pack. If you don't want the flatfish for free, you have your choice between the flatfish and this guy, another musky bait. So what the heck is on that? It's a clip. Nothing bad. So your choice. It's just like a bloody carp imitation. Those are hand done glass eyes. So almost like a carp pattern. So yeah, the 2 grenades. Man, I do not feel right about this. I am feeling really bad. The snack pack and that bait. Grenades are $25. Pick your free lure if you buy the snack pack. I was asking $100 for the snack pack because all the time and effort went in it, but I'll take a reasonable offer now. There's well over 10 hours just in epoxy curing time on that bait. So do the math. And that's just epoxy. That's not painting, carving, etc., etc., etc. There's 3 layers of, wait, no, 5 layers of epoxy. So I did it in layers and layers and layers. The first layer of epoxy there was no paint on the bait. Wait, yeah, there was. It was black. And I put my first layer of epoxy on, which was a whole bunch of that micro silver that you see on there, and epoxy just mixed together. And then I proceeded to paint over top of that, epoxy it, paint over that with the black, and then over that, So I hope I don't lose any friends or subscribers over this. And, some people like to be nosy and know where money's going. I'd rather keep that private, but let's just say it's not going to me. It's going to help some relative, somebody. I shouldn't have done this in one take. The money's not going to me. So normally I would hold an auction, but I feel really bad about this because of the circumstances. That's why I am doing it like this. So get a hold of me. Facebook is the best place. A lot of times I forget to check my email, which is nhlures@gmail.com. Um, I'm so used to everybody get a hold of me on Facebook. You can get on a hold of me on Instagram at Ron Wildlife, all one word. I'm hardly ever on there, but you can still message me. I only have a few pictures posted on there. I'm rarely on it. But I also get the notification and message came through. Come to think of it, I think that wake bait would be really good at nighttime too. I do have two of these laying around. The other one doesn't look like this, but I don't think anybody really wants this here unless they're a striper fisherman or whatever. If you would be so kind to share this out, see if any of your fishing buddies are interested, musky buddies are interested, that'd be very well appreciated. Those grenade crankbaits. These 4-inch crankbaits. I've caught catfish on them, flathead and channel. I've caught largemouth on them, obviously, because that's what they're made for. Obviously, muskie, pike, striper. Once you start painting these or throwing these, you get addicted to them because they go through anything. They go through war, pretty much. I guess that's how they got the name. I mean, that lip is so sturdy. The way this thing ricochets off of rocks, if you happen to hit a rock and tears through grass like a lawnmower, you ain't gonna believe it until you use one. I can't say enough good things about this bait. I want to hear how loud it is. So, ouch. So, and you can run them over deep ledges, deep, rock piles and stuff like that. You can get them down to about 6, 7 feet, depending on how you're reeling and your line and stuff like that. If I'm burning them, I can get them down to about that far, but I rarely ever burn them. If I burn them, I mean, I'm like, they don't ricochet out of the water or anything, or they don't swim untrue or anything else like that. I'll burn it, and where I fish, I know where some rocks are or whatever, and I'll bounce it off a rock or whatever, and I'll just pause and let it slowly come up and then burn a little bit more or slower, but it's rare that I burn them. Normally it's a steady retrieve. So, all right, y'all. Hopefully this didn't upset anybody. Since I feel like I'm begging. Um, so I want to unload these before Friday because, yeah. Is there anything else? Yeah, I gotta get outside. I'm slacking today. I want to do about a 6, 7 inch walking bait. I better get my tushy out there. So. So yeah, you know how to get a hold of me. Facebook's the easiest. New Hope Fishing Lures. Or if you know my last name, you can find me there. Instagram are nhlures@gmail.com. Um, so yeah, God bless each and every single one of you. And remember, there's always new hope in Christ.